Thank you for watching Chief and Grandstand. Today we are going to be sharpening the chainsaw chain on our Stihl MS311. Stay tuned. Okay, some of the tools that you need for sharpening a chainsaw blade. I've got this handheld one that came with some of my other chainsaws. You can obviously change the rod in here to match the size of teeth that you have. I personally enjoy doing the Dremel. There's a chainsaw kit that came with it for like 25 bucks or whatever. They have the different size stones for the different size teeth, and all of these have so far covered every chainsaw blade that I've got, and I think we've got about 4 of them. So stay tuned, I'll show you how this is gonna work. Okay, we've got our Dremel tool, and I've got a little attachment that I'm gonna put on it, but for instructional stuff, if I can get this to focus on this. Let me see if I can get in here close enough. There we go. There's a line right here. And what it does is it shows you the angle that this needs to be. It needs to be parallel with this line right here. Every tooth has it. There we go, something like that. And then I just work it back and forth. Now this has been used, obviously. I've got several more of these. I'll probably put a new one on it. But you want to follow that line on every tooth, whether it be this way, back and forth as you're sharpening. Okay, I've got my Dremel tool set, and what came with the kit for sharpening chainsaw chains was this little guide right here. This is just another way to do it. But you can see the line. I want that 30-degree line to match the angle of my chainsaw bar. So as I find the tooth and I'm going this way, I want this line right there to stay with my blade and be parallel, just like that. Stay tuned and we'll get it working. All right, I'm about to start. I wanted to show y'all before and after. And bear with me, I'm trying to fiddle with this, but you can kind of see the blade or the chainsaw, the different teeth. They have a little shine to them, but my dad and I were doing some stump grinding today, had to cut some trees down. You can see how dull, they're not shiny at all other than the sun. So here in a second, I'll show you what they look like after it's done. I wanted to take a second and show y'all what it looks like after it's done. That one's done, that one's done. I haven't finished the whole saw yet. That one's not. You can see how dark and that tree sap's still all over it. There's several over here that, you know, they're still a little shiny, but they still has tree sap and stuff on them. So, especially like, if I can get my finger to work here. That one right there, see how dirty that is? That's the way most of them work, so. That just gives you an idea of what it's supposed to look like and maybe helps you mark it as you're going down the saw blade. So we'll have it finished here shortly. Okay, it is done. All I gotta do is loosen these 2 little bolts, the little hole in the middle with a flathead screwdriver, tighten it up. This blade, this chain that's sagging right here, it'll all tighten up. You want it to kind of pop up just about like that much. When it's tight, that's as much as you can pull it. Make sure it's full of gas and oil, and it should be good to go. Thank you to all the veterans. Help a veteran or their families out if they're deployed. Have a great day, and God bless.